Now, a German spy chief has told the BBC that the far-right party Alternative for Deutschland poses a risk to democracy. The AfD regularly rejects accusations of extremism, but the BBC has found clear links between significant party figures and some former neo-Nazi networks. Ahead of next month's European elections, the AfD is currently second in the polls. Here's Jessica Parker.
In Germany's east, the far-right Alternative for Deutschland is popular, even aiming for power. And Jean-Pascal Homm is a regional parliamentary candidate. But, as the BBC has found, Jean-Pascal Homm's held links with several groups now classed by domestic intelligence as extremist, networks accused of anti-migrant, anti-Muslim ideology.
All these organizations focus on one subject, the theme of our times. It is the population replacement going on in Germany and in Europe. To voice that and to fight that politically is not extremist.
You don't think the Great Replacement theory is extremist? I mean, it's a far-right conspiracy theory.
No, the Great Replacement is happening. I can see that in my own city. I do not say it is organized from up high, I say it's happening.
It was at this office back in March that Jean-Pascal Homm helped organise an event. The speaker was an MP called Matthias Helfferich, who once described himself as the friendly face of National Socialism, also known as Nazism. Matthias Helfferich insists the years-old leaked messages were satire. His talk here in Cottbus was on remigration, a code word, say many, for mass deportations.
Remigration ist die politische Vision einer vertrauten Heimat.
In this video, he talks about remigrating millions to preserve the land of the Germans.
Und aktivistischen Vorfeld.
In the audience in Cottbus that night was Benedikt Kaiser, another influential figure. He works for an AfD MP. But over a decade ago, Mr. Kaiser was pictured at neo-Nazi demos. He's accused the BBC of rehashing old stories.
Became more and more right-wing extremists.
This spy chief claims that extremism within the AfD poses a risk to democracy.
When I'm speaking about a German oak, a big, strong, old tree, it can take a blizzard, it can take a storm. But once you have an enemy that goes for the roots, and that's exactly what's happening right now, going for the roots of our democracy. It's very dangerous because it goes to the vital parts of our democracy.
The AfD says it's being smeared by a biased establishment, and as the country builds towards regional and EU elections, this isn't a fringe movement, but one trying to go mainstream. Jessica Parker, BBC News in Brandenburg.